A worker in his 50s has died following a workplace accident at Montreal's Trudeau International Airport. The incident happened Saturday afternoon when the man who was in charge of baggage handling took a dangerous and fatal fall. According to officials, the worker was trying to free an item from a piece of equipment. The workplace death is being investigated by the Transportation Safety Board of Canada. Officials have yet to determine if the investigation would fall under provincial or federal jurisdiction. One of Montreal's most storied religious institutions marked two important anniversaries over the weekend with a spirited celebration in Little Burgundy. Union United Church is Canada's oldest Black congregation. A vibrant procession marched from the church to Vinet Park as it celebrated its 116th birthday and the 33rd anniversary of the day when Nelson Mandela walked through its doors. Union United has always been a hub for the civil rights movement. Its leadership was a key part of Canada's opposition to South Africa's apartheid regime, advocating strongly for Mandela.
Oh, it was fabulous. You couldn't see DeLille for the swarms of people. And just to be in the choir and to see him and his wife come, it was beautiful.
I saw Mandela then and see him now as really being a hero of humanity, as the embodiment of the struggle for freedom.
The community around Union United says it takes great pride in their church's involvement in so many fights for justice and equality in their long storied history. Well, more than 250 firefighters from Quebec, Ontario, and the Maritimes competed in the annual Fire Fit Challenge at Grignon Park this weekend. Under intense heat, hundreds of firefighters are in full gear, showcasing what it takes to do the job. The timed event includes running up a 5-story building, pulling a hose, and even dragging a victim across the floor. Firefighters from all over Eastern Canada were on site to not only compete but participate in the second annual Firefighters Family Rendezvous, hosted by the Montreal Firefighters Association. The competition also serves to show community what firefighters endure.
It really brings firefighters together and tries to make us the best of the best, and it replicates a lot of what we do on the scene of a fire.
During the stare at the beginning, just in my head I was like, oh, I'm dying, why am I doing this? But at the end you're just happy to do that, even if you're dying.
Firefighters who qualify at this event can eventually end up at the national and world championships. 6 new outdoor exhibitions were recently unveiled in the busiest areas of Montreal's Chinatown. The works feature historic photographs as well as stories of prominent places and testimonials from community members. The project is a collaboration between the city and the Montreal Memory Centre. It's one more step by the Plante administration after the Public Consultations Office made a number of recommendations last fall to protect Chinatown and its heritage. Residents had asked the city to intervene out of fear that planned real estate projects threaten the neighborhood's identity.
It's still difficult. Chinatown is suffering, is struggling with all of the same issues that are all happening all over Montreal.
The city hopes projects like this will help the exhibit and revitalize the area. The annual Ganawage Powwow took place over the weekend. The colorful and vibrant display of Indigenous culture invites people from all walks of life to the reservation just south of Montreal. Dancers in full regalia gave their best performance, competing for glory and cash prizes in front of an amazed crowd. But first and foremost, the powwow is a celebration and showcase of Indigenous culture.
It's a great gathering, and it's a great chance for people who are not from our community or not non-native people to just come by and experience some of what it's, what we're all about. And it's, as far as public relations go, it's great because people come and see that this is a wonderful place here in Ganawage, and it's so enjoyable. This is such a crazy success. The food, the dancing, and especially the drumming.
Although music, dancing, and food took center stage on day one, the scorching weather complicated things for participants and attendees. Dancing had to be paused at certain moments as some succumbed to the heat.